What is up, guys? Dan from the Elite 4 crew here, and we are back with our Week 5 battle against Mighticus and Boston BEEDRILLS in the APH Showdown League Season 7. And we are currently sitting at 1 and 3, so not the best of starts to the season that we've ever had. Mighticus, on the other hand, is enjoying a good start. He's 3 and 1. We are kind of recapping. I'd say this video is coming out on Tuesday. If you saw yesterday's video, you saw that we lost to Jock. Unfortunately, but that was a long time ago, so I've forgotten about it. But here we are, and we need to get a win here. We really need to get a win. We are just running through a replay, so I'm going to kind of do it play by play, and yeah, let's just go into it. I mean, you can see the team that we've got. We've brought Comfy, Mega Aerodactyl, Milotic, Kieran White, Infernic and Bronzong. I'm still trying to figure out what my favourite... I'm still trying to figure out how to use the team. As I said at the end of the last video, like, there's a lot of mons that I haven't used before. This team, I've never used any of them before this season. So it is a learning curve for me. But it's something that I need to get my head around. You look at Mighticus' team, he's got a pretty scary team, to be honest. He's got Latias, Deoxy Attack, Raikou, Mien Fu, Skarmory, and Mega Venusaur. So Mega Venusaur, which we obviously had in Showdown last season, if you saw the playoff video. And it is a monster, it's a monster. But I'm hoping that we can deal with it. I went for a Scarf Kieran this week, and so I thought straight away, I know I can put a lot of pressure on with Scarf Kieran, so that's why I decided to lead. He leads with his Raikou, and I was just like, I can just freely click Ice Beam. So I clicked on Ice Beam, and he switches in his switching, and turns out not a switching, really not a switching. And so at this point, I won't lie, Mighticus took a while to decide what he wanted to do, as we all know Mighticus likes to do, but if I was in his shoes, literally, I was like, I don't know what you can do other than let the Skarmory go down. So the Skarmory went down after 2 turns, which was absolutely incredible for us. But he then switches in his Deoxys. Now I am Scarf, and he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. But I didn't want to necessarily reveal, just in case he went for, I don't know, just in case he was Scarf or something. So I backed out of there. I cancelled now. Went into Comfy. Take this Psycho Boost. Did 93%. Pretty much sacked, because Comfy didn't really do much in this match, to be honest with you. I was happy to kind of let it sit there. He switches out and goes into Raikou. Obviously he's at 0.5 attack. I just go for a U-turn, keep Comfy in the back to sack off later on to another Psycho Boost probably, and I can just bring Kieran right back in, and we're right back at turn 1, and he has to find a switch in again. So I just went for an Ice Beam. We did 59%, and we get the freeze, which is really, really unfortunate for Mighticus. I felt really bad about that. That was rotten luck on his part, to be honest. Nothing you can do about that. Obviously, I was happy. Don't get me wrong, I was happy because it was a very good start for us. Turn 5, and Skarmory's down. The Raikou is almost dead and frozen, and he had to sack his Raikou here at this point as well. So the Raikou went down, and again, this time he decided to bring in the Mien Fu. And I don't know what this thing could do. I ran a few calcs, I think, and I was like, a close combat would kill me, I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely certain, so I didn't want to risk it, so I went out into Aerodactyl as he went for a high jump kick and unfortunately missed. So all Mighticus' luck, right? If you haven't seen Tom battle Mighticus, go check out his video. It's like their week 2 or week 3 battle. I'd definitely go and check it out. Mighticus got a lot of fucking hacks. Mighticus got a lot of hacks, which made him win the game. So it kind of evened out in this battle. So unfortunately he did miss his high jump kick. We could go for an aerial ace, and that took out the Mien Fu. So we are 3-0 up at this point, and the Deoxys attack comes out. I'm happy to just he went for a double. He doubled out, and that revealed to me that he was Scarf, because he went out first. So that was nice to know, as I was prepared to sack my Comfy just there. But he brought in his Mega Venusaur, and at this point I was happy to just kind of heal up and see what he decided to go for. He went for a Sludge Bomb, and it took me out. That was fine. As I said before, I was happy for Comfy to go down, and it did mean that I could just bring out Mega Aerodactyl again. Apparently I said in the chat that I thought he would sleep powder the Comfy, which is fine. Like either way, I didn't care that Comfy went down at all. Obviously differential, but anyway, it meant that Mega Aerodactyl would come in. Aerial Ace didn't quite kill. He went for a sleep powder, and this was why I wanted to put Comfy in. Now I remember. This is why I wanted to put Comfy in, to take that sleep powder so that he couldn't put anyone else to sleep. Anyway, I just went straight out, hard switch into Kieran as he synthesized up, and I was happy to just Ice Beam here. Thick Fat is not a problem with Turbo Blaze. Turbo Blaze, is it? I'm pretty sure it's Turbo Blaze. Yeah, Turbo Blaze. Absolutely incredible ability. He brings in his Deoxys again. I just go out into my Corkscrew. Just does absolutely nothing. 18%. He's on 0.5 special attack. He has to switch out. As I just decide, I double out knowing that he is going to switch out. I go backhand to Kieran White, applying this constant pressure. Draco Meteor takes it out, no problems whatsoever. As the Deoxys now comes, and I know that he's Scarf Deoxys, so I know there's no one move that he can lock himself into to win. So I just switch out into Bronzong, wait to see where he goes. So we went for a knockoff. I had a Dark Resist Berry, so I do eat that, and I know that he's knocked into knockoff now. Happy to let Bronzong go down, because it did mean that I could just go into Infernape. I knew that I lived the knockoff, it does nothing to me. And I could just show off the Z move at the end there, Inferno Overdrive, to kill the Deoxys attack and pick up our second win of the season. So a really fun game. Honestly, it was we just got on the front foot from literally the first turn, and we did get some hacks. I won't lie, which I do feel bad about, but at the same time, if I went 1-4, I would have felt worse. So in that sense, I'm happy. So 2 and 3, Marcus now 3 and 2. I'm sure Marcus is going to go on and do really well for the rest of the season. We need to pick up. We really need to pick up. Next week we are playing Cloud. Well, we played Cloud because again we are ahead of schedule. So that video will be going up tomorrow, and then we will be completely up to date. And you can expect videos probably for Showdown to go up on a Saturday, and Wi-Fi. The week 12 battle just went up, so the playoffs week. Well, no, we don't play playoffs week 1, so there'll be no video on Sunday. Unless we put Showdown on Sunday, and then we are automatically into the semi-finals of the Wi-Fi. So you can expect that the week after. So just stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been your boy Lee for Dan. Peace.